What's up, YouTube? It's Flex Friday. We made it to Flex Friday, baby. Look at the pythons. We made it. I told you we'd make it to Flex Friday. Because at the end of the day, we were always making it to Flex Friday. Yesterday was mint. What I'm going to do here, I'm trying to make this video come out early, and I'm trying to make it to 12 minutes. If I can do this in 12 minutes, then my oh my, it's going to be a great day. We all know Captain Crush likes to go for 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes. But today, I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet because I got things to do. NBA's tipping off at 4:30 and we got to get this SOB on lockdown. So without further ado, my name is Captain Crush. I'm here to discuss the 3-game playoff slate. If you're new to the channel, here's the deal. This is your job. My job's to spit the truth. Your job, hit subscribe, smash the like, and possibly leave me a comment. I don't know why YouTube keeps turning off my comments, but I'm going to have to smack somebody if they keep doing it. So leave your boy a comment, get in the mix, and let's break this thing down. Now, as I said yesterday, the GOAT James, woo, play of the day, baby, cash it. Yesterday was a good day. It could have been a magnificent day, but so many people cashed in my Discord, and I know that YouTube was a banger. I gave out plays that were hitting, and guess what? It was so good that Disco cashed. Oh yeah, but wait, there's more. And Yodi cashed. Yodi cashed a 10x slip. Yodi! I had a 3-hour live stream. Right before I cut it off, I gave a list of 5 for the same game parlay. Bang! Cash it. 10x. Gotta be in those live streams because they're hitting. No excuses. I got the audio fixed. We're full steam ahead. And what do you know? The court's cashing. So let's talk about the thumbnail. Oh yeah, the taco salesman himself, Karl Anthony Towns, baby. You know he's coming. 17 points. I got him last night at 16.5. But wait, you can get him at his true line, which is 16.5. Bang! Right here on chalkboard, baby. Android users as well. Android, iPhone, whatever user, whatever have you, they're in the mix now. Promo code CRUSH, you know the deal. 100% deposit match. Obviously, who's not doing the deposit match? But the kicker, the icing, you get a 30-day free trial of the greatest Discord on planet Earth, which is mine, Captain Crush's crew, baby. And this is a solid slip, and I'm going to explain both of these. This is an alternate line for PG-13, and this is Karl Anthony Towns, true line, no alternate line required. 15, a double up, 15 to win 33. I'm in the mix on that, and you should be too. His line was 16.5 on PrizePicks last night. Now they bumped it up. But you know what, chat? It's Flex Friday, so I'm telling you, go ahead and eat that bump if you want. If you're afraid, if you got recency bias, you're like, Cap, he was just a taco he sold. Fella, he had 3 fouls. That's why he sold. He didn't get the minutes, and my old YouTube faithful and the old TikTok faithful knows Captain Crush's motto: minutes equals money in the NBA, baby. There's no way around it. So you give the big guy minutes, and he's going to get 18 points. I'm confident in it. I'm willing to go down with the ship. This is how he gets us right for that Taco Tuesday. You know the man was getting all sorts of hate mail on Taco Tuesday. Maybe tonight he comes out and he puts all the doubters down and he gets 18 points for you, me, and everyone watching this video, and he gets the job done. Now we can go over here to Outlier Bet, but this is just icing on the cake, y'all. 64 games, 75% hit rate in all of it. Now, I don't value this too much because each game is an individual happening, an individual stance, but come on, man. He's hit it 17.5 points in 14 of his last 15 games on the road, 75%. There is a downside. There is a fly in the ointment. If you go to the head-to-heads, he didn't get it on 423 and he didn't get it on 414, but check this out, y'all. What do I say? Minutes equals money. 23 minutes, 26 minutes, 29 minutes. I'm telling you right now, just as sure as water is wet, he's going to be playing competitive tonight, and if he plays 34 minutes, take it to the bank. 34 minutes for Karl Anthony Towns. Unless he just shoots absolutely terrible, he's getting 18 points to cash the boys. I feel like he's for sure getting 17. So if you get it at 16.5, you're in the mix. But if you eat that bump, you're going to need 18. And I'm eating that bump. I got both. I got it all, baby. So he's going to need to come out here and he's going to need to show me something and redeem himself and get you and me the coin from that Taco Tuesday. I don't know what's up with this line. Maybe the books know something I don't. Maybe the books are like, nah, he's going to be in foul trouble. He's going to sell. Or maybe they're just going to take advantage of all the recency bias. Everyone's going to take under on that ridiculous line and they're just going to print coin. I really don't know what's going on. But like I said, there's a fly in the ointment. The only fly in the ointment is one of the well-known Twitter cappers was on him too at the same time I was, and I literally almost went Uno reverse on him, but I can't do it. I hate to say it. but it's a good play, and I was going to be on it before it, and then someone's like, yo, Cap, you know, so-and-so, I won't mention his name, he's not going to grace my YouTube, is on that play, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you hate to see it, but I still got to ride with it, baby. I'm fading those bad vibes, and I'm taking it. Towns, you just made the list. You got to get it done. If you cannot get this done tonight, I will ban you permanently. Facts. I don't ban players, but I make exceptions for extreme situations. Desperate times call for extreme measures, folks. So he will be banned if he can't get this done for you and me. Now let's talk about Paul George. A lot of these plays are popular, folks, because there's only 3 games, man. It's going to be tough sledding. But Paul George at 20.5 points is just too low. He was just at 25 the other day when he opened up on the board. I took under. PrizePicks bumped him down to 24.5. Then they bumped him down to 23.5. Then at lock, he was 22.5. And why? Here's why. Kawhi Leonard's in the mix, but this is a massive overcorrection. 20.5 points for a guy like Paul George is insulting to me. Is it going to be a sweat? Absolutely, it's going to be a sweat, man. Going on the road? But check out these head-to-heads. He got 22 then, 22 then, 25 on the opening when they played that time. They're ranked 20th in points allowed against shooting guards. They're ranked 27th against small forwards. They're ranked 16. Paul George lines up in the 2 and the 3. Heck, everybody can do everything in today's NBA. But look at this. Paul George has exceeded 20.5 points in 9 of his 11 games on the road. I don't know why these lines are so low. A guy like Paul George, man, can literally drop 30. I know he hasn't been getting it done. I get all that. But look at this. 64%, 49 of 76 in 2023. 75% of his last 20. I know the Mavs play good defense at home. I get all that. But I ain't worried about the Mavs when it comes to a guy who has a 41-point ceiling, fella. Okay? The only difference is, the only thing that I would be afraid of is you got Harden in the mix. You got Zubac. Daddy Zoo! And I'm going to talk about Zubac. You got Kawhi Leonard, who I'm going to talk about in the mix. But still, 20.5 points. We're getting a deflated line. I'm going to attack it. If he sells, he sells. Give me Paul George's minutes at 36, 37, and I think I'm going to be in good shape, fella. 14 attempts, 20 attempts. He had 20 attempts in game 1. That's fine with me, okay? He just has to get those attempts up. We'll wait and see what happens. It's not a slam dunk like lock. I don't ever say it's a lock, but I'm not going to lie. I'm nuking this play, guys. I'm just going to keep it a buck. So if Paul George and Towns sell tonight, bang, Captain Crush. 1, 2, 3, bang. Middle of the ring, down for the count. Tapping out, baby. Submit, ring the bell. It's over. Captain Crush will go broke because that is what will happen if Towns and George sell. But guess what, chat? They ain't selling. They're hitting. I'm willing it into existence. You can't stop me. Just like Davis, Embiid, Brunson, and the GOAT hit for me yesterday. These two are hitting, baby. Let's go. Let's lock it in. Let's go. Bang. Give me that. And you know that Gobby's crispy. 15.5. And I took the alt line on chalkboard for 19.5, baby. That's a crispy goblin. And let me talk to you. Goblins have been extremely hard to hit lately. But did you tail the goblin plays I gave you yesterday? Anthony Davis and LeBron James? Woo! Cash them both. Easy. Sweat free, baby. Sweat free. LeBron James, play of the day, RA cash, PRA cash, fantasy cash. Actually, I don't know. I took his points assist. I told you guys to take his points assist. His Gabby, cash it. His fantasy score, cash it. In fact, since yesterday was such a good day for the Cord and the YouTube faithful if you watched the video, let's segue into the winning slip section and see everything that went down right here. Jamal Murray, bang. LeBron, bang. Tyrese, bang. Joel Embiid, bang. It's always Joel Embiid, baby. I told y'all it's always Joel Embiid. I was cooking in a live stream for 3 hours. Absolute surgery. I had Maxey pegged to a T. I said it didn't matter how many minutes I adjusted him on the model. He still wasn't getting 26. And that is why I liked his points at the beginning of the day. I did at 26.5. The more I thought about it, I said the field goal attempts over, points under. And that is what happened. I make my adjustments and my corrections in crunch time the hour before tip, which is why it's critical that you are in those live streams. I had over 130 in there yesterday, and that is why all these people cashed. And real quick, before I keep going on and touting my horn, this was in the live stream. This was cooked up between me, Mudbone, Dan, and a few others. We all had different takes, but at the end of the day, the key to it all, the anchors, AD, LeBron, and Embiid, baby. You could have swapped in Brunson's RA, his PRA, my dumb self, fat-fingered. I was making fun of everybody getting on Brunson's demon goblin or his demon for rebounds over. I was like, what are they smoking? And I went to take under on the regular line, and my fat finger took more like a clown show. So I got burned right there, and it's whatever. I was rushing to get it out. I was cooking a nuke live. But that's neither here nor there. But like I said, real quick, I got to shout out the man, the myth, the legend, a day one, an OG, a chat mod, somebody who's loyal. It's my man Spartan, my right-hand man. I'm telling you, he's cooking MLB. If you're not tailing Spartan sleeper slips in the Discord, you're doing it wrong. He posts them under role member slips. You got to tail this man. I can't remember the last time he missed a slip. I tailed him yesterday. He cashed me. I should have nuked it. I told him, cook me a nuke. He said, here you go. He didn't want to sell me, but I should have nuked it. I should have known, but it did cash, and here it is. He uses his own intellect. He uses the correct way, the correct process that I teach you guys. He uses the projections. He does it all. That is why he's successful. Make sure you're tailing him on Sleeper, PrizePicks, wherever he posts, guys. You will win long term. Here he is right here. Davis assist, that was me. This was the 2-man I gave out the night before. This was the one that Mudbone nuked. Mudbone put 150 on this piece, and he got me Starbies today for it. I appreciate it, Mudbone. Embiid first half, Davis assist. Bang, cash it. Sweat free. It was sweat free. Another 4-man. Fly Guy said he did this just to be on the tube. This was the 4 that I gave out. I actually gave out a 5th with Jamal Murray right before lock. When I closed down my live stream right before this game tipped off, I wrote it out. I tagged everybody. Yodi got in the mix. I got Brandon winning on parlay play. Trina won. Everybody that paired those hot dogs with Davis or LeBron should have got a W. Congrats. You needed a W, girl. Unk's going off with the esports here. Congratulations. Ben hit. El Bick finally got a W. I might have to take away his poverty tag. I'm telling you, Chrome crushed. He followed the system. If Joker didn't sell, he missed a free throw and he hooked his points rebounds. If he didn't do that, my nuke cashed 4 of 4. And I will find that slowly when I get up here. OG Mudbone crushed. This was the slip that he took. These are the ones we all discussed on the live stream. He took a second half. The man's been crushing nuking. Chrome nuked the 2-man. Love to see it. I gave this out in the live stream. Jokic under 2.5. Roy under. That was a great call. I'm proud of myself for that one. Wanna. Oh my goodness. Wanna. Guys, why am I doing a long shout out? Because it's been a minute since everybody feasted. It's fine. The whole month has been trash. But like I said, crushing 30. Crushing 30. By May 1st, it'll be a green bean. Wanna smashed. He follows the projections. He uses his brain. He trusts the process. Cash him out. Wanna hooked me up with a Starbies. Just like I posted here. Crushing 30. Carlos with the dub. And then here's your boy right here. This is my situation. One away. Mo Wagner. That game got way out of hand. That should have been 25x. Let's keep it a buck, fam. But whatever. Mo Wagner sold. Wagner. I know, comment guy. And then you got this one. This was the collaborated slip. This was the one I should have nuked. I put 5 on it. You hate to see it. I'm not complaining. This was my hot dog. In all my infinite wisdom, I missed Cortez and it ended up being a W for me because he sold, but I did max this one out, cash it. The 2-man that I told everyone to take, and then the nuke that I made live on the live stream. Joker, he missed layups, he missed free throws. I still made cash because it was a flex, but this should have been 1500 W. It is what it is. We take that 1.25x. I ain't complaining, or the 1.5x 150. I don't care. I ain't hating, but it could have been crazy. Okay, if Mo and Joker got it done, but it is what it is. We move. Yodi! Porter's green, by the way. Porter cashed for Yodi. Yodi got 10x, and I'm going to cash Yodi again today. Trust. Anyways, Ryan saying that you guys get the deal. There's multiple slips here, multiple sites cashing. Underdog, Bob with a W. Everybody got W's. I love to see it. If you're in the live streams, guys, because I do post the daily props and all that stuff, but if you are in the live streams and I have a good day, I promise you, you will have a good day too. Now, so everyone can see that missed it, that I wasn't capping. I added everyone because it was about to lock at 9:10, at 9:03. This was right before I shut down the live stream. I gave it out twice. Reeves PA, Porter PRA, LeBron Fantasy, Murray Fantasy or his PRA, Davis 25.5 points. I wrote it twice, tagged everyone. bang. Everything hit but Murray's fantasy in the 3 points. If you took his PRA or his RA, you hit. If not, at worst, you could have got 2x, at best 10x, surgical. Okay, these are my projection sheets. They look just like this. I get new people in every day asking. Go to CaptainCrush.net, new guy. Scroll your little self down here, gold package, bang, buy now, gold package. Now check this out. You'll go here, 1 month, $24.99, right? But this is what I've been telling you guys all the time. It was promo code Florida, but now I got something else, and this is for new users or users that left and want to come back for the summer. You want to try it out again. You had been in there and now you want to come back. It's Crush in 30. I'll put it on the screen. Crush in 30, lowercase, 30% off, $17.49 for your first month instead of the full wrap, because it will be Crush in 30. May 1st, it will be green. So get in the mix and make sure you're in that live stream today. We will probably not have a live stream for the early game at 4:30, but 100% for the late night hammers, there will be a live stream. So get in the mix. And as always, 30-day free trial for signing up with any of my partners. The links are in the description. Underdog parlay, and I'm going to give you an underdog slip before this thing ends. You can take that to the bank, baby. My underdog slip yesterday, hit them with it. But the plug is done, so let's get back to the Flex Friday. Look at these guns, baby. I should have to have a permit to carry these things. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. I mean, my goodness. It's absolute insanity that they let me walk around with them. But what are you going to do, brother? The 20-inch pythons, when they come for you, he's going to Hulk up on you, baby. In my case, he's going to crush up on you, baby. Pause. All right, so let's keep it going. Now, the man, the myth, the legend, Damian Lillard. Is it Dame time? It's never Dame time. He's a second half ghost. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck. I've been taking less on Dame Lillard all series long. Now, there's only been 2 games, so that may not be all that big of a deal, right? Wrong. 31.5 points seems a little bit too high. So this is what I was thinking. Check this out. Damian Lillard, less 42.5 PRA. Oh my goodness. After an L, are you kidding me, Crush? What are you thinking, baby? What are you thinking? Are you telling them to take? Yes, because eventually he gonna come back to reality. So I think this one's in the mix. If we go over here to my other partner, DG Fantasy, bang, you can see that his points at 31.5 is minus 137 on Pinnacle. That is crispy. I will check my projection model and see his fantasy under looks good too. His PRA is actually being favored over. It's a 50-50 though. There's really no edge there. It's probably going to be, at the end of the day, it's probably going to be his points under 31.5. Now that I see that at minus 140 or whatever it just was, minus 137 from Pinnacle. Those guys are sharp, baby. I will check with my projection model and I will let the Discord know. In fact, let me go check really quick. All right, I have him projected for 30.5, which is crazy in its own right. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and take less at 31.5, you can. But listen, I'm going to keep it a buck. I will not blame you. I won't begrudge you. I would be remiss. Everything that Captain Crush says and you know and love and why you're here. If you want to take over because he's been cashing you and you say, Cap, I'm going to have to ride that train until I'm forced off. Listen, you got me, fella. You got me. I can't begrudge you. I can't tell you no. I've been taking less and I got to stay the course. I won't have massive exposure to it, probably 1 slip max, but you do you, fella. If he's been cashing you, keep it real, keep it going. Keep riding that train till you're forced off. So either or, remember, these are the 2 that I'm most high on. Next up is my boy, Luka Donic, one of the best players in the NBA. First round exit loading. I'm telling you right now, baby. Sorry, Mavs fans. It was never the Mavs. First half fantasy at 31. Listen, I ain't taking that. But if they put his first half PRA up and it's below 26, bang, we're a man of rules. I'm a man of rules. We're a man of integrity. We take it. It's just like Joel Embiid. Anything under 16, you take it. And sometimes you eat the bump at 16 like I did yesterday. But Cap, it's Flex Friday. What about his full game? Well, I'm glad you asked, comment guy. They're going to be down in Dallas, down and dirty. So if you want to go take Luka, if you want to target him, I won't begrudge you a bit, young man. But what are we going to do with Luka? Well, his 3 points attempted seems to be the move at 12. I think that would be the one that I take. And I took this the other day and it was a good play and he sold me. He was lazy, gassed. He's had a few days off. I will go right back to the well because that's the type of guy that Captain Crush is. So either of these 2 lottery props are fine. It is Flex Friday. It is a free roll, but at the end of the day, the best proposition for young man Luka, the taco salesman himself, is either going to be his points, which full disclosure, the model has him going for 33, or his crispy PRA, which they don't even have on here, which he sold the other day, but his PRA would probably be my favorite. You'll get it all in the live stream, baby, so make sure you're in there because we are going to discuss Luka. Remember, these are the two I'm most high on, so I'm giving you darts to mix and match or pair however you want, or you can fade both of these. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do, baby. It's Flex Friday. Is there any dunk props that Captain Crush can get behind? Well, Rudy Gobert at 3 dunks is always in the mix. I think at worst, he gets 2 dunks, and he has the upside to get 5. He's always in the mix. Those are my lottery props for the day. Daddy Zubac at 1.5 dunks seems to be crispy, but I don't know if I'm going to take Zubac today. To tell you the truth, Zubac's been beating these guys down like a hammer. I don't know if he's going to hit regression, but let me tell you something right now. Zubac's rebounds, it's being juiced under, but I don't know how in God's name that I take under on Mr. Zubac's rebounds, fella. He got into a little bit of foul trouble last game, and he still got it done. His RA at 11.5, you got to look at it. But Zubac's got to be in the mix. He's like Aaron Gordon last night. He just bodies these guys in the paint. Gafford, he's just a hobo incarnate wannabe. He's limping around. He's always injured. I don't know what Gafford's deal is, man. I know if he plays healthy, he could go off at any time. But remember, Captain Crush is here to get you guys to consider these plays, to get those feet firing, baby, to get them firing. It's on you to make the decisions, but Daddy Zubac's always got to be considered. The man cooks. I mean, his fantasy and whatever else, his PRA, it's all crispy, if you ask me. His RA, this will all be covered more in the live stream where I end up on. This is the precursor to the live stream. I'm just giving you guys some general thoughts like always. And I do want to mention Kyrie Irving real quick. Kyrie Irving is a second half demon. So I'm going to fade his full game and then I'm going to take his second half over points like I always do. But make no mistake, his fantasy at 40.5, if you don't take Luka, you got to take Kyrie. They're going to be at home. They have a chance to go up 2-1. You know they're going to be playing their heart out. So Kyrie has to be considered. Now let me go over to my notepad real quick. So much for 12 minutes. You hate to see it. You hate to hear it. We got Towns, 1.15 fantasy points per minute. George, 1.15 fantasy points per minute, 26 usage rate. Luka, 1.64 with a 36% usage rate. And then Siakam and Durant, I'm going to talk about those guys, but I wanted to mention Kyrie. Make sure you target him. Whatever his points are for second half, he's a second half demon. Now, Siakam has been bumped all the way to heaven and back, and then he's been being slowly bumped back down. What he's been doing in the playoffs is absolutely astronomical. This is the highest I've ever seen this man. I remember getting him at 22.5 game 1, I think it was. If you want to go to Siakam's points because he's been cashing you and they're playing at home, fella, Captain Crush ain't going to talk you off of it. That's just a fact. I will have some exposure to Siakam. I don't care about the Vegas odds on this one. This is a gut call. He's been cooking these guys all series long, and as you can see, the line is 26.5 everywhere else, and it's being juiced under, so he's probably going to come down at 27 on PrizePicks. They will probably bump him down to 26.5, and that is when I will attack. In the meantime, if you want to take his points rebounds at 36.5, that's fine too. So go ahead and wait on that to drop to 26.5. It's most likely going to drop to 26.5, and then you can get in the mix. Man, I'm losing my voice right now. And then the wagon, Rudy Gobert's just been a wagon. He's just been dominating these Phoenix Poverty Suns. So if you want to go back to him, it doesn't bother me a bit. And then the last thing I'm going to say is, guys, don't be afraid to take unders in people in the playoffs because they do go under. But when teams their backs are against the wall like the Magic yesterday and everything else, I ended up on Banchero's points under his fantasy, but look what happened. He soared. That is the type of thing that can happen. But old KD Durant, I'm going right back to the Gabby at 20.5 points, but I do like an under here, and that is his 10.5 RA. That would be my favorite Durant under. Absolutely. They need to win. If they lose today, their season's over. So Kevin Durant at 26.5 points is something to target. And then Bradley Beal at 5.5 assists, or even maybe his RA, but 5.5 assists. You pair it up with Kevin Durant. Hopefully it goes like this. Beal to Durant, bang, swoosh, bang, bucket. You got the run back with Karl Anthony Towns. When the back's against the wall, when the chips are down, fella, I'm going to have to target KD just like I did LeBron. I don't love it, but it is what it is. I got to do it, man. That's just how it is. If they lose, their season's over. So with that, I'm going to go see on Underdog real quick, give you guys the slip that I took. I went ahead and took Bobby Portis under 11.5 rebounds, Kawhi Leonard higher 30.5 PRA, and Karl Anthony Towns, baby, the anchor, 17 points. I ate that bump. Promo code CRUSH on Underdog. It will also get you 30 days free of my Discord. You'll also get the deposit match, and they have live betting. It's pretty cool. Check them out. They're GOAT for best ball football. If you don't know what that is, get in the cord. Let me teach you, young head. And then over on Parlay Play, I did some alternate lines. They got Parlay Play has Towns at 16.5 with 1.67. Parlay Play right now is the best place to get the best payout for Cat at 16.5 is on Parlay Play. Better than Chalkboard, Sleeper, all of them. So make sure you're not neglecting Parlay Play, guys. Bobby Portis, less 11.5 rebounds. And then I took the alternate line with Kawhi Leonard, 28.5 PRA. It pays 3.92x. It's crispy. And you can use promo code CRUSH. Get your match, 30-day free trial. And I'll see you guys in the Discord live stream. I'm giving it away, fella. 30% off the court, everything. Projection sheets, live streams. We have a good time. We keep it in perspective. I'm leading that ship. I tell everybody at the end of the day, like LeBron just said last night, it's just basketball at the end of the day. It's just basketball. Well, you know what? It's just entertainment at the end of the day. We're doing this all to be entertained and hopefully make a few bucks. I bid you all adieu. Leave a comment, smash the like, do your thing, know your roles. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. It's Flex Friday. I'm going to cash Yodi today, baby. I'm cashing Yodi. Take it to the bank. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.